one of the meanest, most ferocious women in the history of mixed martial arts. Here is the former UFC bantamweight champion, Julianna Peña. And no matter what happens tonight, in a matchup that she is favored to do pretty well, no matter what happens over the course of the rest of her career, she will always be able to lay claim to being the Dragon Slayer. What she did in submitting Amanda Nunes at UFC 269 will forever go down as one of the single biggest wins in MMA history. That being said, her focus is on the present and this significant challenge in front of her tonight. Julianna Peña, ready to battle and take home that elusive UFC gold. Now let's get to the tail of the tape for this women's bantamweight championship fight. We send it inside the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Julianna, the Venezuelan Vixen Peña. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the world, Amanda the Lioness Nunes.
Herbert Dean's in the building. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. Well, you knew somehow, some way, somewhere we would arrive at this third meeting between Amanda Nunes and Julianna Peña. As such, we are sold out tonight. Second meeting, not very good for the Venezuelan Vixen. How do you think she adjusts here tonight?
She's got to adjust to the southpaw. It was like she had never seen it before. Amanda Nunes went back home, got to her, made changes that allowed for her to get her title back. But in that fight, even though she dominated, Julianna Peña put a lot of damage on the champion, Amanda Nunes, and had multiple submission opportunities that could have led to her defending her championship. This is a matchup between the two best bantamweights in the world, and I cannot wait to watch them fight for a third time.
Oh, Peña's in half guard.
She's stepping over the mount here. And now she has her back.
Oh, excellent pressure here from top position by Peña.
She is so dominant from the top position. Oh, big elbow.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Peña. right, she's got the full mount here, DC. It's hard for me to remember a time in which you were fully mounted in the UFC.
I have never been full mounted. I hope to never be full mounted. And this young lady now finds herself in this position. In this position, what's very key is that she cannot panic. She's got to go and attack the hips, create some space, shrimp off to a side, re-slide in that half guard so that then now she's a little bit safer. Once you're in half, take your underhook, get back to your feet, or fully recover, full guard.
Peña gets touched by that kick there.
She closes the distance and gets single count.
Nice job to connect there with the left. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, man, hate to be hit with one of those knees to the body.
Great defense. That punch had no chance.
And again, shoots for a takedown. Again, takedown stuff. Oh, rips the body shot there. Another hook landed there by Peña.
Oh, what a kick.
Effective punch from the clinch there by Nunes. Oh, you talk about mixing the martial arts. Perfect strategy here. All right, full guard here.
Look at that, going into the armbar.
Ooh, she's got the arm isolated.
She is moving to her finishing position.
Oh, tremendous escape by her there.
Beautiful submission defense on display by this young lady. And now she's in mount. Great submission defense on display tonight. Oh.
Oh, postures up and delivers a big ground and pound strike to the head. Nicely done there by Peña. All right, she's got the full mount here, DC. It's hard for me to remember a time in which you were fully mounted in the UFC.
I have never been full mounted. I hope to never be full mounted. And this young lady now finds herself in this position. In this position, what's very key is that she cannot panic. She's got to go and attack the hips, create some space, shrimp off to a side, re-slide in that half guard so that then now she's a little bit safer. Once you're in half, take your underhook, get back to your feet, or fully recover, full guard.
45 seconds to go here in round one.
Let's work on standing this up. We need to work.
Slice that knee across the belly. Let's get to the mouth.
Massive shot from the top.
30 seconds left. 30 seconds left. Man, she has done her homework. Another ground strike gets through. Nunes getting touched here repeatedly with these ground and pound strikes from the top. Referee's not going to bail you out. 15 seconds. Peña's back in full mount. Oh, really good strikes by her here in top position. Oh, big elbow. Big moments on both sides in round one.
Sit down. Take a deep breath. Now listen, you probably lost that round. I need you to be first. Let's get that head moving and start popping that jab.
All right, let's check out some of the action in that previous round, DC. She certainly kept the stat trackers busy with all those takedowns.
All those takedowns, and some really nice takedowns. She did a great job of level changing, getting into her opponent, not allowing her opponent to defend before she can secure her takedown.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two underway. All right, here we go. Next round is underway. For a moment there in the previous round, it looked like we wouldn't get here. The submission attempt failed. Gotta think there's more where that came from.
Great submission attempt, but her opponent is so skilled, and she has such great submission defense, she was able to slip out and continue to fight from the top position.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Peña. Lands with the ground and pound. Well, she's staying busy, continuing to land ground strikes. There's another one. Peña gets up and is back on her feet. Very nice.
Lands a solid kick right there.
Oh, she's really starting to put together some significant body shots here, attacking both sides now. All right, so Amanda Nunes getting off here again as usual. Really as well-rounded a fighter as we have in the men's or the women's game here in 2020.
Yeah, regardless of gender, right? Regardless of gender, Amanda Nunes stands amongst the best in pound for pound in the entire UFC. Oh, nice level change.
Constantly a moving target. Good ground and pound by her here. She felt like she could finish the fight with her ground strikes tonight and might be well on her way here.
I mean, John, I believe it after watching the ground and pound that she's landing in this part of the fight.
Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Nunes. Back to her feet now. Good sign for her there. Trying to hammer that lead leg. She's got a good jab. Hard shots landing on both sides here. What a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still standing.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on her bike, John. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing it.
Oh, that's a big right hand that got through. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Well, masterful job by her defensively yet again. You're not winning all the time when you're playing defense, but a nice job to raise the hands there.
She keeps... Oh, right into mount.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Peña's in half guard now. All right, so just as we saw in the previous round, she is realizing a lot of success with her kickboxing game tonight, and you can see the confidence growing with every strike landed.
It's overwhelming for her opponent to be in there with her when she's in this flow state. She's so good at everything she's doing that now the activity is starting to pick up. If she can continue to fight in this way, I wouldn't be surprised if this fight gets finished.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Nunes. All right, so some adversity for her here. Looks like she has been opened up around that eye.
Anything worth having will not be easy, but she's got to protect that cut because it will get worse if she continues to get hit on.
Oh, Peña's in half guard. Well, maybe some panic setting in for her opponent as she continues to land with the ground and pound.
She cannot deal with the pressure of the top fighter. She's so good at finding her strikes. She's got to continue to fight from her back, and that's exactly what she's doing.
Nunes is swelling now around the jaw area, so we'll keep an eye on that as this fight continues. She was knocked down by her opponent earlier in the round, but not knocked out, and yet mentally, it seems like she's checked out.
It seems like she's checked out. She has to get herself back going. Take a moment. Maybe push her opponent up against the side of the octagon and take a breath, and then get back to it.
Final seconds here.
Good round.
All right, so a standing ovation from this capacity crowd after that round. A huge knockdown there in the middle of the round. Got to have her feeling pretty good here as she goes to the stool.
Back and forth up to that point, but she eventually found the shot that put her opponent on her backside. But how about the toughness of the opponent to get up off the floor and finish that round? Let's see how she approaches the next round.
All right, so there it is, the end of the round. Somehow she survives and advances after getting knocked down with a big punch there in that round.
She's tough. She's durable. But she cannot continue to take strikes like this. She needs to move her head on the center line. She cannot be a stationary target if she has any desire to win this fight.
You ready to fight? You ready? Good.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Shot to the body, turn back. Oh, huge shot by her there. Probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively.
Oh, she's got her back. So she backs up here and lets her opponent stand up. Good combination.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Well, hard to see exactly where she is cut, but it's somewhere around that eye area. Doesn't look great.
It's never good to get cut, but right now it's a small one. You don't have to worry about it, but you got to protect it.
Nice job by her there to land yet another takedown. I got to think at Gilroy High School wrestling practice next week, they're going to be watching this fight.
I mean, we will show it.
Oh, how about the judo toss there? Judo 101. Beautiful job on the ground. That strike opened her up.
Oh, nice.
Peña's able to transition back to side control now.
Yes, smart adjustment. Yep. She's stepping over the mount here.
Well, we're not close to a stoppage, but every time that area in the eye gets hit, it's getting bloodier by the minute.
Yeah, it gets bloodier by the minute, and you start to worry because you can only take these types of shots for so long before it gets to a point where you're just in very, very big danger.
Takedown defense is there. Under 3 minutes to go in our third round. Oh, she lands another strike to the body here and really just continuing to punish her opponent's midsection here in this round, just like she did in the previous one. Well, not just a high output fight to this point, but a high accuracy fight as well. Both fighters have absorbed a lot of damage.
Oh, nice headlock. That guillotine is very tight. It looks like she's gonna finish this fight by guillotine. She's got her down. Now she's got to lock her guard and start to feed the hips as she pulls her way back to get her to submit.
Good job by the champ there. Slide back out.
She is throwing every part of herself into these ground strikes, and this shot opened up a cut.
Oh, high-level stuff here with the ground and pound by Nunes.
Great job landing from the top position. That was a slick transition.
All right, so Nunes is back in full mount.
This is a terrible position.
Oh, postures up and lands a huge head strike there. Nicely done by Nunes. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running a guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
Peña's back in half guard. Well, she just ate another strike right on that eye. You don't want to take too many more of those.
No, she's got to be more active with her head movement, or this cut is going to keep being the target and is going to keep advancing.
Peña ground and pound from half guard.
That was nice.
She's trying to pass the guard here. Ooh, gets denied by the bottom.
She got stopped. She got stopped right in her tracks. Great job by the bottom fighter. And there you go. Again, half guard. Nice defense.
Peña's able to make a nice transition there back into side control.
And now she's in mount.
All right, so no surprise to see her continuing to attack that area. That cut is going to get wider with every passing moment of the fight.
You know, generally you expect it to get worse. when you're fighting someone like her, you know it's going to get worse because she's as sharp and as crisp as any striker you ever step in the octagon with. So she's going to be on that cut and attacking that cut relentlessly.
Come on, let's get this together now, all right? You've been here before, and you're going to overcome this. You're down right now, but I need you to work hard.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. I think we are the only 2 men sitting in this arena as we have arrived at round 4 and we enter the championship rounds. A huge, huge 5 minutes coming up for these 2 women.
J.A., I couldn't have imagined that this fight would be this good. It's round number 4 now. Who can really keep fighting at such a high level with such good technical skills as they've gone into round number 4?
Oh, judo toss. Made it look easy. All right, she's in the full guard here, DC.
She's going to be looking to pass, try to get to the next position.
Oh, Peña's back in half guard. Ground and pound strike there now.
Right to side control, yep.
Peña's back inside control here. She's setting up a submission here. Good attempt. Oh, she's got the Kimura locked in. Oh, looked like the arm might end the fight. Instead, she gets out.
It was over, and that's so discouraging for the opponent to survive something like that. Hats off to this young lady in her submission defense.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Peña.
I need you to be active on the ground now.
She's got her back now. All right, so after a great back and forth engagement on the ground, the fighters get back to their feet, and the crowd really showing their support for these 2 women.
The crowd goes crazy because they appreciate the high-level grappling that these 2 women just exhibited for them.
Oh, Peña's doing a nice job protecting the eye with that block. You don't want to absorb any more damage on that cut. Nunes gets back up, man. She is just relentless. Unbelievable. All right, so we're on the feet at least for now, but you got to think, at least from her standpoint, another takedown attempt is imminent.
She's definitely going to be shooting another takedown attempt. It's where she wants to fight, and I really do applaud her for knowing where her strengths are and making sure she is fighting right there.
To the surprise of no one, there it is, again going for the takedown. And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Oh, roundhouse kick. Style points on that one. Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. Oh, nicely done by her there. She's got the single collar in the clinch. Takedown defense holds up. Well, not in the stopping zone yet, Daniel, but that cut is getting worse by the minute.
It's getting worse and worse.
The seminal blow of this fight thus far.
Yeah, man, she landed a massive hook, and it has her opponent hurt bad.
Short uppercut here in the clinch by Peña. Well, the
big double leg level change. Another big takedown.
90 seconds to go.
Oh, right into mount.
Nunes gets back up again. Nicely done. Huge shots landed on both sides. How are they still standing?
Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
Well, pretty good recovery by her opponent after being stunned, but we see this all the time, right? If you don't... Well, that swelling is getting out of control. Referee calls in the ringside physician. This could be the end of the fight, DC.
It could be, because she's really struggling with the swelling. Her eyes are all beat up, and it's really taking a toll on how she's competing.
Doctor pulls the referee aside. It looks as though the fight at least is going to continue for now.
It's going to continue for right now, but she has got to get going. She will not have much time in this fight because it's only going to get worse.
You ready?
All right, well, she is about as tough as it gets. She wants to stay in this fight, and she will be afforded that opportunity. She's had a huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight.
Under a minute to go in round 4. Oh, how about this kicking game on full display tonight?
Kicks back to back. She's truly mixing up the target. Sight to behold.
Man, she's got it all going with the hands, with the feet tonight, and that cut is really becoming a factor now as this fight continues.
Yes, she's got to move, Jay. She's got to get on her bicycle. She's got to get to the middle of the round so that the cut man can get to work. Because the more she's in there, the more she tries to fight face first, the more that cut is going to open up. She's got to get moving.
Stuffs the takedown shot there. How good is her takedown, D? Oh, heavy kick to the body. 20 minutes down, 5 to go. All right, that's the end of the round, and the fighter has a cut on her nose, so that is something that certainly bears watching moving forward. Cut man racing in there. He'll try to seal that cut. She doesn't seem too bothered by it, but certainly something we'll keep an eye on here moving forward. All right, so a huge moment for her in that previous round, DC, as we show you some of the highlights. The knockdown nearly closed the show for her.
Yeah, and that's what we're going to focus on. We're going to focus on the knockdown because it looked like the fight was over. Now, is her opponent tough? Yes. But is her opponent smart enough to make the necessary adjustment as this fight goes forward?
You ready to fight? You ready?
Fifth and final round. Well, pretty good showcase for these two women in the previous round. As our next round gets underway, some risk management in the previous 5 minutes there.
This is a big moment for both of these fighters. Somebody is really going to have to make a decision that they're the one that's going to get their hand raised. The previous round was way too close.
She got that single collar tie. Well, she's leaking a lot of blood now. That cut is getting worse with every strike land.
And the blood is flying. Her confidence is growing. She will continue to try and target that cut until someone has to come in here, ringside position, and stop the fight. Big shot lands for both guys.
I'm not sure her opponent knows where she is. She's in the octagon.
She can't possibly know where she is right now. After taking such a massive head kick. She's stepping over the mount here.
Oh, Peña's in half guard. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. Nice positional control here. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Nunes.
Beautiful job reversing the position there.
Peña's eye is starting to swell shut. Oh, well played there as she gets back to her feet.
Beautiful job.
Maybe the best shot she's thrown tonight. Her opponent's hurt.
Beautiful placement on that hook. What a great job of finding such a massive shot.
All right, now we get a little bit of separation. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. All right, let's see if she can get back to the hook here. Of course, she'll need a setup here, work off of the jab, and punctuate her combination with that patented hook. Well, I'm not sure if there's an injury or something, but here we are late in this fight, and she absolutely needs a finish. That's as good a body shot as we have certainly seen tonight. This could be it.
Massive body shot. Massive strike. Great attempt. Great attack. And it landed perfectly for her.
Oh, huge left. Oh, big damaging knees here to the body.
Boom. Big jab.
Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Nice. With that, we now go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 52 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Amanda the Lioness Nunes.
Amanda Nunes, your winner by knockout, and it's amazing to think back to people that tried to bury her after that loss to Julianna Peña. Look at her now, putting people away left and right yet again.
She's the GOAT. I mean, she is so good at what she does. She does a great job of finding her attacks, knowing when to go, and knowing how